Hi, how you doing? Obviously I'm Wayner, I'm back on Chesil Beach, and as promised in previous videos, it's not just going to be my ugly mutt you're going to see all the time. I brought my mate Stu with me. A lot of you might recognise Stu from up the northeast, and he's come down here to join me today on the mighty Chesil Beach. It's just a quick afternoon, so I'll introduce you to Stu.
Right, hello Stu. Everyone, let's go get some cod.
Anyway, welcome back to Chesil Beach. As you know by now, I'm Wayne, and I'm very lucky today to have my friend Stewart I. He's actually dying to fish for the Army next week in the inter-services against the RAF and the Navy. Unfortunately for myself, or fortunately, I'm an Army veteran, as you all know, but I'm actually in the Royal Navy now as a reservist with plans of I've got a future job lined up, so I need to be back in. Hopefully it comes off, you never know. I might be spending my whole time on video to you. But because Stu fishes for the Army like myself, when we fish against the Navy, I'm not allowed to fish, and the Navy don't actually need me. I put myself out there, but they've obviously got a real strong team, so they don't need me. But because it's against the Army, and I do a lot of coaching with the Army, I'm an honorary member with the Army, with all my mental health staff. I'm not saying I would have got in the team, because it's a great team, but I would have loved to try it out, and I want to give it my all. But like I say, the Navy don't need me, and that's life. So I'm down here with Stu. Firstly, good luck to everyone next week. Good luck to the RAF, good luck to the Army. Go smash it. We're definitely nothing without bait. Bait quality means everything. It doesn't matter what rod, what rigs, what you got. If you ain't got decent bait, you got nothing. So I'm very lucky today. As I've said, it's a spur of the moment thing. And mainly because I was out coaching yesterday, and I was very lucky to be coaching a quality guy, a top guy called Mick from up at Essex. And we had a great laugh, and he caught some amazing fish. I'll actually show you here. So what I'm going to do sometimes in my video is show you some of the catch reports from when I'm out coaching. It's not showing me off, it's just showing some of the fish some of my clients are catching, only if they want to, that is. Obviously all my coaching is done on my customer's discretion. If they don't want me to take photos, which happens sometimes, I definitely don't, and I won't be posting them up. But everyone on this clip has been happy for me to share their catch reports. Mick sorted me out some king rag. Well, he said these aren't even king. Imagine what the kings are like. So today, as you can see, I've got these beautiful massive rag. Cheers, Mick. Look at it. He smashed some bream out on them yesterday. And I've got the standard faithful, lovely fresh blacks. As with everything I do, a bit like myself, I'm very simple. I've gone through the whole pulley droppers before on Chesil, with different rigs. I know a lot of people don't like pulleys, but it works for me. And as I always say on my videos, it's not the correct way, it's my way. I don't ask you to copy, but as you see, I've done what I've done now, 6 or 7 videos, and I've always caught my target. Well, almost. I haven't always caught a cod, but it's definitely been hard this year. The rig I'm using today is my standard 7-ounce lead, splashdown, 120 pound rig body, bead, pulley, bead, that's your pulley system, to a swivel, 90 pound snood or hook length, to a 3/0 circle, and a 2/0 Aberdeen. As I always state, I like using smaller hooks for cod, especially with worm baits.
So, as Wayne mentioned earlier, I'm down here doing a little bit of cod fishing. Conditions are prime, we've got nice chocolate water. He may have already mentioned, but I don't know what he's recording in the background. So, rigs. In the northeast we like to stick with simple stuff, nothing fancy. So 7-ounce grip lead onto a rotten bottom. That's a 30-pound rotten bottom, that's what I would use up north in the rocks. 100-pound main line. Casting. It's definitely not going to snap when you're casting, so that's exactly what you want. Bead, power swivel. Up to around 299 pounds, so it's definitely not going to snap while you're casting. Another power swivel onto a 70-pound body. Now, the business end, your hooks. 3/0 mustard chinook onto a mustard Viking 4. Now, you'll notice I've got a paper clip around it. This is for crab baits, carp, obviously we use carp up in the northeast for the cod. Fish baits. Basically when we're fishing the cliffs we don't want our bait blasting up the line, as we are quite high up sometimes when we're casting. No matter how much bait elastic you put on, no matter how many times you want to wrap it around, sometimes it's going to go up, unfortunately. So what the paper clip does, just insert it into the bait and it just locks it nice and in place, and you never get your bait up your line. So when that cod comes in, your baits, well, your hooks are positioned nicely to catch the fish.
So we're about 2 hours into the session now. As you've seen, I've been messing around and filming with Stu, getting him involved. We're also 2 hours of the flood. As you can see, the tide is absolutely ripping. As previously mentioned, I haven't helped by the fact that I've got 0.4, I think it's 4.6, 25-pound line for the Bristol Channel. So it's catching in the tide, it's towing. But what a sight. Also, what I like about it is there's not many whiting and pouting about. I know that's counterproductive. As I said before, we need to bait fish. But your baits are out there. I've been bringing them in after half an hour, 20 minutes. They're coming in perfect. Oh, there's a bite on my right hand rod, slacking off. Look at that, right on cue. Look at it. It's not slapped right off there. Something's tripped the lead. Tighten up a minute. There you go. As you can see, it's not tightening up properly. So what that means to me, there's probably a fish on. I don't think it's a cod because I'm not slap line. There's probably a whiting, so I'll leave it for a little bit. So yeah, as I was saying before, slap line on the left one now. What's going on? Yeah, so that's probably a fish on there. What's been happening the last few weeks, I'm not sure if you've seen from my other video, there was so many whiting, you literally cast it out, bang, you got a whiting on. Sometimes 2 or 3 on a pulley, and nothing else is getting a chance. So on days like today, it's absolutely perfect, because your baits aren't getting touched, so if a cod goes by, you've got a chance, or a green. Anyway, it looks like we've got a fish on both rods. I'll have a look at them and I'll be back to you soon. That's that lovely rag and lug bait I put out, munched by a whiting. He's nailed that. Anyway, let's get back to it. As you can see, this one's gone right down tight.
He's a liar, that's just a dodgy casting. Cast over everyone on the beach, hasn't he? Yeah, I'll be downside as well, like, but we'll sort it out when it comes in, mate. Does it feel alright?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's probably a doggy.
Yeah. Oh, what is it? Is that a cut? Oh no, it's gone, mate. It's gone. That was a cut. Yes! What a brilliant save. I'll take your rod, mate. I've got your rod.
That's the way to catch it. Well, we managed to get that bite on camera, which is nice. And then you also got me chasing a cod down the beach. Safety advice, I wouldn't have done that, well I hope I wouldn't, if it had been rough. But as you just seen, the cod come off, and I didn't get in, I kind of went for it, and then I seen it come back at the beach. Beauty. That is a perfect eating size for me on Chesil. Beautiful little codling. First proper cast of the day, because I've been messing around filming with. Stuff. Anyway, let's get this one in the bucket. This one's coming home. Get the rod back in, and I hopefully join you soon for a few more fish. I'm actually wet, but got a cod.
Alright guys, I'm going to show you a little bait up now and show you exactly how that paper clip works. You can probably already imagine exactly how it works, but we'll show you anyway. So, bait elastic, slither of peeler crab. You only want small baits for the cod. No need to go all out massive, unless you're fishing the rocks, of course. Those northerners are renowned for putting a big chunk of carp on with a full mackerel and all that good stuff. So just wrap up your bait, nice little pellet, streamline. Try and keep it all straight. As you can see, you can already see the juices dripping off this prime bait. Strap a little bit more to the back. Trying to keep the shape. My braid's singing there in the tide. The tide's ripping here today on Chesil for some reason. Wasn't too bad yesterday. Right, so that's the pellet formed anyway. Take them little pieces of rubbish off. Get me hook. So you can see you've got that little bit of cancel it.
That's right, carry on.
I don't know what it's called. It's
Paper. Yeah.
As you can see, you've got that little bit of paper clip protruding. Stab that into your bait, as so. Really push that down. Basically, you don't need much bait elastic at all once you've done this. Your bait's nice and secure with the with the paper clip inside of it. Wrap it on nice and tight. And that'll do. Pull the top hook down, wrap it around the line a couple of times. I know Wayne likes to use a little silicone tubing, but I don't bother. I like to make my rigs in quick time. I find it a little bit fiddly putting that on. A couple of times around the line, nick it in the back of the bait, pull it, pull your line. There you go, nicely presented bait.
So what rod are you using today, mate?
I've got the Zilkron bass rod. Big shout out to J Lee, Northeast caster, great bloke, designed these rods.
Thanks again for watching my videos. Sorry it's on Chesil all the time at the moment, but it's just the way it is. I've been out coaching loads, so thanks for all your feedback. I just want to run over why I ask you to subscribe to my channel. Firstly, it doesn't cost you anything, and I don't get anything from it, apart from a little bit of a morale, and we all need that in life. When you subscribe to a channel, you get notifications when I put a new video up. Also, YouTube notice this as being a sign of positivity towards what I'm doing. So the more subscribers you get, the more YouTube push out the reach so other people can watch my videos. So if you enjoy my videos, then please subscribe. 89% of you that have been watching my videos are not subscribed. As I've just stressed, it doesn't cost you anything. Some YouTubers these days have a membership channel which you have to pay for. Mine is not that at all. Mine is just free. But just subscribe, it helps me out. It lets YouTube know that my stuff's not too bad, and it pushes it out for people like yourself. It's holding on to a one. Not really heavy, and it's gone light.
Wayne's possibly into a fish.
I
was.
I think I might have a white in, so I should. It's heavy.
Yeah.
I've got light.
There is a fish there. Oh my god. That's a big whiting that's trying to take the pouting. It's a whiting that's trying to take the pouting.
So Stu was just saying he's using big hooks. What hooks are you using, mate?
4s with a 5/0 chino on the top.
So that's why he's not getting this many whiting as me.
Which I'm happy about.
Yeah.
Didn't come for the white.
The beach. It's no secret today we're just at Abbotsbury. So we only come down for a few hours. It's absolutely rammed. I love it though, seeing everyone out. There's been some lovely whiting about, so hopefully everyone's catching and having fun. Got one clipped up and out, eh, Stu?
Hey?
Get one out there.
Yeah. Don't have one ready.
Oh, schoolboy error. Anyway, I'm going to stop filming. It's obviously getting dark. I don't really like filming at night because it doesn't look very good. If we get some fish, we'll be back. If not, we'll do an outro and I'll see you soon. As I said already, I appreciate Stu joining me today. He's a big hitter from up country and he sampled yet again some Chesil hell.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lost a couple of fish. But as he stressed before in the video, he's fishing big and he knows he's fishing big. And he's just waiting for that big monster. So, how are you feeling about this evening then?
Yeah, not too bad. I might get something coming up to high water, but we'll see. We'll see. I got it around about this time last night. He called, which I'll send Wayne for the video, which he can post in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around about this time last night. I had the cod, so you never know. One might come along.
All Stu does is fish for big fish, and that's great. But sometimes, as I stressed, when you fish big, you do lose smaller fish. I'm not saying both your fish are small.
No, definitely.
But
I completely agree.
you know, sometimes when you fish a big fish, you know, you struggle with 2-3 pounders, and you will drop them. But that's fishing. But like I say, thanks to Stu. Thanks for your baiting up. Obviously, that's a great tip for all of you, especially fishing up country. The paperclip trick. I'm sure some of you know it, but Stu was happy to share it with us, and I think it's great. Obviously, it works. But anyway, from Chesil Beach, from Stu, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you again soon.
See you later.
Well, it's time for me to sign off yet again. Thanks for watching my video. As I said earlier, this is a spur of the moment trip where I knew Stu was coming, so I grabbed the camera kit, grabbed myself some bait out the fridge, and made my way down here. I've had a good little session. I had a lovely cod first cast. I had an even better whiting, which I should have weighed, but I gutted it straight away. And then when I put it next to the cod, I was like, oh no, it's bigger than the cod. But that's fishing, so I can't put that one in for my club. I don't know if it's a specimen anyway, but it was a nice whiting. I've had plenty of whiting for the cat. I've had loads of bites. Hopefully I'll put together a nice little video with plenty of hints, tips and advice from myself, and definitely from Stu. He's a great guy, definitely a big hitter, and thank you very much for watching my videos. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Subscribe, yeah?